The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting groups. If you'd like to produce a show, call us at 260-421-1250.
Cherry Street Magic here. We're actually visiting Defiance, Ohio, my hometown, and today it's a Johnny Appleseed Festival. It's about 2 weeks after our Johnny Appleseed Festival happened there in Fort Wayne, so you're going to be able to see what Johnny Appleseed's like in Defiance. So next year you could come out here and if you want to take a drive. And who do I have with me here?
I'm Trish Spicer. I'm the treasurer for Defiance County Historical Society, and we operate Auglaize Village.
Very good. And can you tell us what's going on here today?
There's a lot going on here today. So when you come out here, we've got vendors. We've got the railroad train operating that circles the village. You can take rides on the train. We've got food vendors. We have hit and miss engines. We've got sorghum demonstration, and you can take home some sorghum molasses afterwards. We've got cider being pressed. We have apple butter. You can take home all of those things for a donation to the village. We've got weaving back in the lock keeper's cabin. We've got all of the village buildings are open today. We've got the State Historical Archaeological Association is here. They have a display and they will appraise your items for free today only. So plenty. I'm
Trish,
sure I've missed a lot.
Yeah, that's I'm sure. But Trish, how many years have you been doing this here in Defiance?
Well, this is, I think, the 53rd year
for
the Johnny Appleseed Festival out here.
Wow.
Yeah, the village has been here over 50 years.
Do you have any people that come down from Fort Wayne, like people,
to visit?
Actually, in some of your booths. Probably do, don't you? Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure about Fort Wayne specifically.
Okay.
Lots of visitors from Fort Wayne, that's for sure.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Trish. Is there anything else you want to tell the people about maybe coming out next year if they miss it this year, huh?
It's a good, cheap way to entertain the family for the day, that's for sure. So we're pretty happy with our festival.
Thank you, Trish, for your help. Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Thanks. Trish, you did a great job. Thank you.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Here's some more engines, Wayne. These engines are actually working. Okay. See, that one's actually pumping. Hi, these your engines?
All on this trailer, aren't
they? They are. Can you tell us a little bit about these engines? Looks like some of them are it's almost like a train type thing.
That's a reciprocating pump.
Okay.
It's actually it's designed to make pressure, but it's just a pump that has leathers in it, and it moves back and forth.
Okay.
And it's actually a dual action pump.
What's your name?
John Tonjes.
John? Okay,
yep.
Nice to meet you, John.
Yep. I actually run an eBay store with hit and miss engine parts. So.
Oh, okay. Very good. So tell us a little bit about these engines. You'd be the guy to tell us. A lot of people have never seen it.
This one's a headless Fairbanks.
Okay.
It's a Fairbanks Horse Z, but it's classified as a headless Fairbanks because there's no cylinder head to remove.
Oh, okay.
The cylinder is all one unit. It has an igniter on that side, similar to what them do, but it's just a different style.
Is that like a diesel, or is that?
No, it's all gas. All of these are gasoline.
Okay.
The only one that's not is the one over there. It's running on hot tube on propane.
Wow.
These are all in gasoline.
Okay.
And so instead of a set of points on a distributor like a car, the set of points is internal on the cylinder. So it's called an igniter. Okay. This one's actually spark plug fired, but it has a Lyco EK magneto.
Okay.
This one's 6 horse. That's a horse and a half. This one's a associated Johnny Boy, as it's called. It's a horse and a half. Then that's an associated Chore Boy. It's a horse and 3/4. So it's got an igniter. This is what's called the straight trip, as they were associated. So it has a straight shaft. Trip the igniter. That's a 4-volt associated magneto.
Okay.
That's providing the spark. And that one runs off a mag.
What are some of these engines used for?
Back in the early 20th century, you didn't have electricity, so this did everything on the farm that electric would do. You shelled corn, you pumped water, you ground the corn. I mean, anything on the farm.
Most farms had these.
Yes.
And they probably had 2 or 3 of them.
Not necessarily, because you actually had to have some money to be able to buy one of these.
Yeah.
I mean, some of these were only $50 new, but that was a lot of money back then.
Yeah, you could buy a whole house for $700.
Yep. This over here is a Thompson, called a Thompson Tiger model.
Okay.
I think it's about 2 volts, but I'm not positive.
Okay.
They were only made for a very short time. That's for what we can tell, that's one of the latest ones produced. The serial number on the end of the crankshaft, there's no tag on it.
Where do you think it was made?
They went out of business, I think, it's either 1912 or 1914. So that probably would have been the last year,
Did they make them near here, like Toledo or anything?
No. Toledo had some. Lima had their own version of an engine. St. Mary's, Ohio had a St. Mary's engine. Them are actually kind of rare. That Empire over there, that's actually a rebadged Alamo engine. Alamo engines were made in Hillsdale, Michigan, so not far away.
Let me tell you, you know your history.
Angola, Indiana had an actual engine brand called Angola's. There's not many of them around, but the guy over at Holgate has 2 of them.
Wow. I so thank you for bringing your display out.
This one over here is I'll show you it.
Right.
It's not running right now. I'm having problems with it. This is what's called a screen door.
Okay.
So basically it has a water pump that pumps the water from the bottom. It'll go through the cylinder, come down, it'll run down the screen, and that provides the cooling action. The rest of these are all hopper cooled because they have a hopper, but this is screen cooled.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I can see the principle behind that. Yeah. Does it have a fan underneath there blowing up? Okay.
No, the water runs right down over the screen, and wind blowing across it provides the cooling action.
Simple the better, yeah.
There's another 2-horse vertical type building there. That runs off. That's tank cooled, but it runs off a thermosiphon.
Okay.
Thermosiphon. The tank is kept here, so the one pipe here draws the cold water. It heats up, goes to the top, and then it just siphons by the heat.
Well, this reminds me, I'm from the Air Force. I got a career in the Air Force. We built what's called cooling towers. And that uses the same principle, basically, that has a fan blows up and it actually cools your buildings. It's the same principle. So,
International Harvester also made what was called a tray cool. Basically, you took a bunch of trays, stacked them up, so then the water pump would pull it out of the tank in the bottom, run to the top tray, so then the outlet of the pipe would be here, the hole would be here, so it ran across the tray, dropped to the next tray, it had to run across the tray to the hole over here, and it just continually kept going, and there was about that much gap in between the trays, so that provided the cooling action. So that was a tray cool. They only made it for like
metal
a
was a good conductor for the water, so it would take the heater.
Yep. There's some engines over in the red building over there that use.
Did they use a compressor with it then? After they did that? Okay.
Nope. It was the same principle as this, it's just trays.
The simpler the better.
Very simple.
Yeah.
You couldn't have it complicated because it was going out to basic farmers.
Yeah. Very good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your knowledge. Okay, thanks again.
Yep.
The original one, which they actually used, they hooked it on the back of a tractor or a horse. A lot of times you hook it onto a horse, the horse would pull it, and then you see the plow here, how it plows up the dirt. You see that? So this keeps it stuck in behind it. And then there's another one following there. That's probably what tractor. You see the blade there. I think they call that a tiller. So, ready? Okay. We're having straw brooms. I never knew how they were made. What's your name?
My name's Spoil Soleather. I'm the broom maker here.
All right. Can you tell us how these brooms are made?
Well, we start over here at the broom winder, and we put the handle into the boom, the chuck, and get it chucked down, and then we proceed to put layer after layer of broom corn.
Okay.
On
Broom corn.
Broom corn. Yes.
Okay, so that's actually from corn stalks.
Corn stalks. Yeah. It grows like this.
Okay.
And it's a derivative of the sorghum. If you the sorghum molasses, yes, it's the same family, same variety. It's just that the broom corn has a bigger flume to it, and it's not sweet, so you don't make molasses out of it.
Yeah.
So, but it's so everything comes from the broom corn.
Okay. And that's actually on a stalk of corn, huh?
Stalk of corn, yeah. This is just the top of it, but they grow about this tall.
Usually I see the other stuff, like other things up there. But
The tassels, yeah.
Tassels,
Well,
yeah.
this is a variety that's made just specifically for brooms.
Oh, okay.
That's all it's grown
It's
for.
not the kind you see in the field.
No.
Okay. Special
Specifically.
kind. What,
But after we layer it and get a good broom, this one here is just about finished.
okay.
We then stitch it, and we just use the sewing needle and do an over and under stitch.
It takes a long time to get one broom. doesn't it?
Yep. And then to finish it, we'll put a little knot in it. That'll hold the string in. And
You get not.
we'll get that knot in there nice and tight.
That's not coming out. What an art. Where did you learn this art of doing this?
I took a class.
Did you? Wow. And this is the actual one they had back then of holding those brooms together?
Well, mine are a little more artistic because I put the colored broom on them, and this is the natural.
No,
But
I
I'll
mean
put-
this thing here holding it.
Oh yeah, that bundles it together so that it will stay together.
Okay.
And then once we're done here, we take it over to the chopper, and this is the cutter.
Okay.
This is an old broom I'm just demonstrating with.
All right.
And that cuts it off flat.
Yep.
And my knife is a little sharp, or a little dull, but
Finishing touches there.
finishing touches.
Yes. Nice. Now,
And then that's the clean broom.
so which is ready to go?
I usually tell anybody that if they can fly it around the barn, it's free. And then if I've done it right,
Okay. Wow, isn't that pretty? It stands up on its
it'll
own.
stand on its own. Yeah.
Wow. You can cut it perfect, right?
There it is.
Wow.
That's perfectly balanced. Hi, Wes.
Yes.
So,
And when did they first start making these lines?
I know the shakers started making flat brooms. Prior to that, they were all round. And that was probably in the 1800s sometime.
Okay.
So.
1800s. Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
You're quite knowledgeable. let
Thank
me
you.
tell You are.
Have a good day.
You have a good
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name's Jessica Morgan.
Jessica, can you tell us what your booth's about?
My booth is with Usborne Books and More, and they are a children's publishing company. And their premise is to be very engaging and educational to keep kids interested in reading and learning out of the box.
You have a store like in town?
I do not. This is a direct sales company, so I get to do home shows and online parties and get to come to wonderful events like the Johnny Appleseed here in Defiance.
Home shows and online parties.
Yeah.
You have a website.
I do. It is U6652. Yeah, we're gonna.
Okay, let's try that again.
It is U6652.myubam.com.
Very good. Did you happen to have a phone number?
I do. It's 419-350-5964.
Tell us your name.
My name is Jessica Morgan with Usborne Books.
Okay. Very good. Let's see your booth.
Yes,
Show us what you-
absolutely.
What's a party like? What do you do at a party?
I get to show a variety of books for all ages. That way you can actually see what we offer firsthand for kids. This is one of our Shine-A-Light series, Shine-A-Light book. And this is The Secrets of the Apple Tree, so I made sure to bring that here today. So this goes through and talks about all kinds of different facts about apple trees. And the engaging aspect here, it says, can you see what it looks like in the winter? And what you do is you take a flashlight, any flashlight will work, and you put it behind the page there, and then you can start to see an image that wasn't there before.
Yeah, you can see
See the branches coming through, yes.
Very good.
And then it tells you more about what you saw. Different concepts to keep kids interested in reading.
Have you written any books yourself?
I have not. It is on my to-do list, but I have two little ones at home, so it's very busy. Yes.
How long have you been doing this, Jeff?
I have been doing this for going on 3 years this fall.
3 years. Wow. So you really encourage people that they're having an event or something to have you out?
Oh yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. I love meeting new people and making connections and
Yeah.
yeah.
Great. Give us some suggestions on some of the parties that work best for
I really like doing home parties. In the wintertime, a lot of ladies like to get together and do an ugly sweater Christmas party or things like that. You know, the more themey, the more fun it can be. A lot of ladies like to do baby showers this way too, where I could set up some books and people can pick out books for the baby right away. We have great options for newborns. So,
yeah. I really like it. Do you have some of those books that pop up?
Oh yeah. We've got some pop-up. We've got some lift the flaps where they go through and flip all there. Yeah.
Makes reading really interesting.
Yes, it does. This is more for your newborn age. This is called a fold-out book, where you just set it on the floor when they're working on their neck muscles, and they can just look at the images there. And yeah, so all kinds of different things.
I've never seen some of these types of books.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jessica. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Jerry Armstrong here. I'm Jerry Street Magic. I'll be doing a little bit of magic down here. We have Jessica here with us.
Yeah.
And Jessica, you seem to have a really good imagination.
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
With everything you showed me here, you have to have a good imagination. So let's pretend like we have an invisible deck of cards.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to hand you the deck.
Okay.
Now, Jessica, take the cards out of the invisible box.
Okay.
And look at the cards, and I'm not going to influence you, but pick any card you want.
Okay.
Got a card in mind?
Yep.
Okay. Now, all the cards are face up.
Okay.
So take the card that you're thinking of, turn it upside down, and slide it in.
Okay.
Okay. Now put them back in the invisible box. Okay. Now take the box back. Now, you remember that card, right? I'm looking in your eyes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around here, and these cards are all face up. I'll show you. See?
Okay.
I'm going to turn one upside down.
Okay.
And see if I can figure which card you have. Okay. Done. Okay. Now for the first time, what is your card?
The Ace of Spades.
The Ace of Spades. Okay. That's right. I just turned that one upside down. It's back. Okay, sorry about that. I got one card upside down. Okay, of all these cards.
Now how?
Yeah, that's called magic. Yeah. Of all those cards. Yeah. I'm a mentalist magician. Means there's probably something wrong with me. There is. It also means I can read minds. Thank you, Jessica.
You're welcome. Interesting.
I actually teach magic too. That's what the show's about.
Okay.
Okay. Feel pretty real to you?
Feels pretty real, yeah.
Okay. Now, you shouldn't do this. In fact, I seen a policeman walking around. He could actually arrest me if I was really tearing that dollar. Okay?
Okay.
The illusion is, looks like that. Over here too, let's look at this. See that? Sure looks like I'm tearing that dollar, doesn't it? Shouldn't do this either, Jessica.
Okay.
I can taste a mint. Okay? Watch.
What?
Happened right in front of me, didn't it? You checked the dollar
I
out.
did check it.
Yeah. Yeah, can you tell you what's your name?
My name's Kelly Davidson.
Okay. And what's your booth about?
It's Scentsy products, so we have waxes and warmers, and they have a dog line with shampoos and colognes, and there's a few other awesome things that we have.
And you said your first name is?
Kelly.
Kelly? Kelly, do you have a store?
No, I sell from my home.
Very good. Okay. Do you have a website where people can get a hold of you?
Yep, it's smelly.scentsy.us.
How about phone number?
419-980-0868.
Okay, and tell us why people want to get a hold of you.
This is a great product, and it makes your home smell great for the holidays.
Really? Okay, fantastic. You do like parties and things like that?
I have not yet. I'm
Okay.
actually new to this, but yes,
Okay.
I will eventually be doing parties for
Yeah, it
people.
sounds like a good idea. Let's make a nice party thing
Yeah.
going on. So, okay. And who you have with you?
This is my husband, Keith.
Hi,
Hello.
Keith. So, where you both from?
We live here in Defiance.
Yeah.
Defiance.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Okay, excellent. What got you into the business?
Well, I seen the product we sold, and then I went to this one girl on Facebook, and I asked her about it, and she gave me information, and so I signed up through her.
Very good, Kelly. Thank you. Do you have anything else you want to tell the people?
No, that's it. Thank
Okay.
you.
A man who loved apples. His name was John Chapman, but he was called Johnny Appleseed. Johnny Appleseed loved to go to new places. He walked in the woods, he walked up and down hills, and on his head he wore a pot. Johnny loved the animals he met. The animals came up close to him, they were not afraid. Johnny loved to be outdoors. At night he sat by the fire and ate nuts and berries for dinner. Most of all, Johnny Appleseed loved apples. He ate all kinds of apples, red, yellow, green. Everywhere Johnny Appleseed went, he planted apple trees. He carried a sack filled with apple seeds, and he helped people plant the seeds in the ground. First he worked hard to clear the land, then he planted the apple seeds, and the seeds were placed in rows. He showed people how to build fences. The fences helped keep out animals. Now the seeds could grow. Sometimes he gave people small apple trees. He showed the people how to plant the trees. Every spring the trees bloomed with pink flowers. And in the fall, the apples were ready to be picked from the trees. People made all kinds of delicious foods from the apples. They ate applesauce, apple butter, and drank apple cider. Johnny Appleseed made many friends. Whenever Johnny visited, people welcomed him. Johnny loved to talk with the children. He told them stories. Over the years, Johnny Appleseed planted many trees. He watched his trees grow tall. Johnny wanted everyone to enjoy apples. That is why he shared his apple seeds and trees. Thanks to Johnny Appleseed, today we enjoy many different kinds of apples. Next time you eat an apple, think of Johnny Appleseed. What kind of apples do you like? Honey Crisp? Mm-hmm. I like Granny Smith too.
Oh, she does too. She likes little tartness.
Yep, I like tart apples. Mm-hmm. Well, thanks for listening to my story.
What do you say?
Yeah.
Thanks for
Just give her a hand and say thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let me get you going in, Wesley.
Oh.
Church of the Crossing. Okay. Well, Wesley, can you imagine heating your whole house with this one pot-bellied stove?
Oh, I can imagine that.
So, when you know how you regulate the heat? You put your chair closer to it when you got cold, and when you got hot, you moved away from it. I know that from experience. I remember being around one of these little pot-bellied stoves. So. Put a little church in there. Just go see the piano up there.
Oops, sorry.
Excuse me. Old piano.
Mommy knows these
Oh,
guys.
son.
Here's the cross.
Each mom one of Danny's friends.
Statue of Jesus.
Yeah.
And church organ. And then we got a picture up here. Is that like baby Jesus? I believe he was a boy and stuff. I bet you that's what that is. Let's go see what's in this box over here. What's that sign we say up there?
Oh, this is for the communion.
Oh, for communion. Okay, communion service. The wine and the bread, and the wine, yes. Back in 1904, where J.M. Hyber actually did church here in 1904. Okay. Well, let's look at the rest of it. Judged in front of Pilate, Pontius Pilate. Still here with no glare. There we go. It's a picture of Jesus when he was being judged by Pontius Pilate.
We got a puzzle.
Look out the window and see it. Yeah.
Let's head over there next.
Okay, well, did you got anything to mail? Here's the train station. Weston and I will probably be taking a train ride here in a little bit. You want to take a train ride, Wesley?
Yeah.
All right, we can do that. What's that say? Railroad Express Agency. Yep. And over here's the post office. Look at that. They rang that big old 6